welcome guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. I just want to let you know it is a true honor being here, giving you guys these messages in hopes that they remind you that you are the one that has the strength to make the decisions in your life, and that if you sit with yourself quietly, the answers will come. So I do pray that these find you guys' hearts in a good way, and that they help encourage you to make those decisions that are best for you moving forward. That being said, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, today we are going down the rabbit hole with messages from Source in an entirely different style worth of reading. So there aren't going to be any timestamps down below because this is going to be in just a different style. I feel off the bat you may be dealing with a fire sign. Heavy Leo energy coming in off the bat, but also that you guys feel like not taking the leap because you feel stuck in a situation. Feel like things just aren't working out for you. Feel like things aren't going your way. And you feel like you're hiding from your own self in a way. And there's this sense of not being able to like spread your wings and fly in the situation. There's a deep uncertainty coming through. Maybe you're with somebody and they're just kind of giving you mixed signals, or you're with like friends and family who just don't really believe in you the way that you thought that they were going to. And it's making you feel very disconnected from a situation, and they're just telling you not to lose hope. It's okay. We all go through these moments where we have to really sit with the pain of not being accepted by somebody that we wish to be accepted by. And that's just part of the process. But if you keep fighting it, if you keep trying not to sit with that pain, then you'll have to continue to keep going through those situations again and again. And this is about you finding that inner strength to really sit with that so that you can make a different direction happen in your life. I feel like you've been repeatedly going on these cycles over and over again. It's like things are happening over and over again, and it's like you just want to step out of those cycles. And so Source is trying to tell you to find the strength just to change the way that you've approached things, okay? What other messages do you have for Taurus, Source? How can we help them out today? How can we help bring them into a place of balance, into a place of clarity? Okay, thank you. I feel like you're going through multiple situations where you have multiple perspectives on quite a few different things. All right, thank you, Source. Yeah, finding your strength, finding your courage. What did I say? I felt like you guys were dealing with a Leo specifically, and here we have Leo energy flying out first thing. Yeah, it's about taming that demon within you, feeling like you're not good enough. Feel like you've been surrounded by people who have made you feel this way for a long time. And it's just a fight. Like, I hear fight for life. Like, oh my gosh, Scorpio energy. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Like, you're not letting this transformation happen. Every time there's a moment that arises to let you change, to let you transform, it's like you resist it. And it's almost like you're going out of your way to make sure and ensure that you're not transforming the way that you need to be. Going back to old habits, doing things over and over again. Like, it's backbreaking. Yeah, obstinate refusal to change. You don't want to change. You're afraid of this change. Like, Source is telling you, like, this is within you. So whatever keeps happening, whatever keeps cycling back into your life, it's because you're afraid to deal with the demon that has caused this within your psyche. You know, when Strength comes out, the lion represents our inner demons, our inner fears, our inner disbeliefs, right? I do feel like this card wants to come out. Oh my gosh, yeah. Fear of taking the next step in the journey. You keep replaying the past over and over, Taurus. You keep replaying the past over and over, hoping that something will change out of replaying that over and over again, and it's not. This is up to you to change. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Fear of the future. Fear of your own intuition. You're very intuitive. And you're in this place of fearing your own intuition. I feel like you know this, and you've known it from time and time again. Why aren't you embracing your own emperor? Why aren't you using the past to help you come into a place of balance? Instead, you're stuck in this place of not being able to make a choice for fear that the choice that you're making is the wrong one. And you're trying to hide yourself. I feel like I need one more card for Taurus out of this deck. May I please have one more card for Taurus out of this deck? Nope. Yeah, you're concerned with the way that you appear. I am getting that this is definitely related to love. This could be related to relationship. But it's like you need to appear a certain way to people. You need to appear a certain way so that you don't go against the grain. And I feel like this 5 of Swords in the reverse is a reminder that it's okay to go against the grain. It's when we go against the grain, we have actual things begin to change and shift within our lives. Yeah, the 6 of Wands in the reverse. Overly concerned with material. This is being overly concerned with how you appear. Look, and you want a happy family. The 8 of Cups on the bottom in the upright. But you feel completely stuck. You feel completely stuck in the fact that you don't have money. That you don't have what it is that you want. You feel stuck that things aren't happening for you. You feel like the darkness just always comes in and takes you over. And it's like, I'm just trying to build a happy family here. But it's like you are so afraid of making the wrong choice. It's like rather than letting the right things come to you, it's like you take things into your own hand and you try to control them. Whoa, okay. Did I say it was about stability? You're trying to build stability in the material realm and hoping that that will let you appear happy. And you think that if you have material wealth that you will be happy, or if you have this relationship, or if you have this family, or if you have these friends, that you will be happy. And for this to come out to be put over the strength, it's like that's not lacking for you. You're capable of doing that. But this is saying that, look, it's like to be over the strength, it's telling you that you have to find the security within. Security comes from within us, not from something without. And with this Death card, or the Nameless card here in the reverse, it's showing that like you keep averting this. Like you're the one that keeps averting this. And it's all because you're living in the past. And your concern is more with how you appear on the outside. So it wants to come out in reverse. I will take it in reverse, but I want you to know that the reason, it's just kind of like that a little bit. I would take this as the top, but you're diminishing your own starlight because you feel hopeless. You feel hopeless about the way things are for the future. You're struggling with living in this now moment, Taurus. You're struggling with being here in this now moment. Now, this 5 of Swords energy, it's reminiscent of your energy because you are the Pope, which is the number 5. And yes, all 5 cards do mirror your energy. Commitment to a higher cause. It's like commitment to change, commitment to going with the flow. And when you are in the reverse in the Swords card, it's like you've made a physical choice to say, I'm not changing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing in hopes that things will change for me. And the reason that things aren't changing for you, it's like the definition of insanity is to continue doing the same things over and over again and expect different results. That's the true definition of insanity. Right? And I'm not calling you insane. I'm just saying it's like you're so afraid to look at what is happening. It's like, I'm not having a family because it's everybody else's fault. And yet what you're not seeing is the Sun in reverse is this is you failing to listen to yourself on a higher level, to listen to your spirit. You're listening to what your ego is saying. Oh, well, so-and-so is going to think this of us if we don't have this, or so-and-so is going to say this about us if we don't have this. Or what will my parents say? Or what will my friends say? Or what will my siblings say? What will my kids say? You know, and that doesn't matter. None of that matters. Yeah, it's like you're going through a lot of different twists and turns in life. It's like, and it scares you. It scares you. It's like ups and downs. It's like, so in regards to relationship, it's like you get involved in one relationship and something happens and it doesn't work out and you break up, and in 2 weeks you're with you're in another relationship. And those are those twists and turns. It's like, rather than going with the flow and just letting things happen, it's like you're in this stage of controlling. Now, that is one very specific situation, and that may be so for a lot of you guys, but at the same time, it's like taking it as it is for you, right? Bigoted ideas. Yeah, like so that makes so much sense. The reason that you're in this energy is because you're very judgmental of others, because you judge yourself so deeply and harshly. So you actually are somebody that's going to say what you feel about another person that's doing something that you yourself do, but you don't like. You know, when the justice comes out in reverse, it's always, she's talking about just being unfair and not seeing things with eyes of love, rather seeing things through eyes of judgment, and not being willing to communicate in a fair manner in the future. It's like, basically, you messed up in the past, so that's going to control the whole future the way I see you. And so you're lacking in abundance right now, and lacking in a place of being able to close this cycle, because it's creating a trigger for you. This is creating a trigger for you. It keeps happening. That's why you're not listening to your intuition over here. You don't want to listen to it. You would rather stay in this place of judgment, thinking that you're, and that's the thing, like, you really think you're non-judgmental. You really think you're non-judgmental, but you judge yourself very harshly, and you just think that you're an honest person. But what you're not seeing is how badly your words are hurting other people, right? And then in turn, you're not seeing how much it's hurting your own soul. This is hurting you. This is painful. Look, it's time to change. This is success, ignoring all the negativity, overcoming the fear, overcoming what's going on. Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Can you? You have to find the inner strength and become your own boss. Like, that's the thing. It's like you have to really basically become the nurturer to yourself. Yeah, you come in, oof, you come in swinging. When you communicate in a very harsh way. It's not even cold. Like, this is very abrasive. And that's what they're asking you to change. That's what they're asking you to change, is this communication style that you have. It's like you're really trying to honor your truth. And I really feel that, Taurus. I really feel that. But you're coming in like just being, it's like quick off the tongue. It's like, again, the judgment stands out to me here. It's saying that, like, so if you get involved in relationship after relationship, it's okay for you. But if you had a friend who did that same thing, is like you'd be so quick to judge them. Or say maybe you had a divorce and you got rid of a person in your life, and you expect your friends to stand there and be with you for it. But then the minute another one of your friends would go get a divorce, you'd be quick to judge them. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's very much this energy of like, do as I say, not as I do. And this is being very limited in the way that you see the world. Like, and this is being run by your fear. You're not seeing, like, this is cowardice that's coming through. And the reason being is because you've let your emotional ego run you for so long that it's hard. This is going to be hard for you to change. This is going to be a very hard aspect for you to change. Because the ego has had its way. But do you see, you're the emperor inside. It's just that you're holding on to the wrong ideas. Like, you really think you need to be protecting your money when you need to be protecting your soul. You need to be protecting your being. The light within. The light within is getting diminished because you're only protecting your money and trying to appear as somebody you're not. You're not the rich person down the street. No matter how much money you have, when you lack spiritual richness, you're not rich, right? Like, no amount of material wealth can make you rich. People have dubbed that as rich, sure, but it's not. It's like you still lacking this energy, right? It's you still lacking this energy. Now we have the 9 of Pentacles, or the 9 of Coins coming out over here over the Emperor. Yeah, it's like, oh, see, what did I say? I said that I kept getting drawn to relationships for some reason, even though there's no Cups cards, except for this 8 of Cups here saying you want this happy family, which absolutely could be the relationship. But again, this could be a family situationship. But here we go with this 9 of Coins coming out. This is clarifying this whole reading, saying it's time for you to be strong and independent on your own. Can you be on your own? Can you stop being in this reverse judgment and, you know, or judgmental state. Can you stop being in this judgmental state and step up into a power of being fair? Because Taurus, when you're in your power, you're fair. You're also the stability in the zodiac, right? Like, you guys are the most stable sign in the zodiac. And sometimes you guys are too bullheaded for your own good and stubborn, and that's understandable. But they're saying, can you block yourself off from trying to get involved with so many people or trying to tell everybody else what to do? That could very well be this energy too. It's like trying to be everybody's support system, and rather, can you come into a place of being your own support system? Can you come into a place of being your own person and stop relying so much on money and wealth? Yeah, why? Because that's what's going to bring you wealth. 10 of Pentacles here, 10 of Coins, like 9, 10. Like, you guys watch me shuffle. I did not pull that out. Like, that's the thing. It's like you have an opportunity to come into a place of true wealth. Wealth is not money, and that's what they're trying to point out here. Again, reiterating what I said. True wealth is having spiritual wealth, having spiritual freedom, being the star. Right? And that's what they're saying here. It's like you need to come into a place of being single and independent and strong for yourself so that you can figure out what real wealth is. And wealth is spiritual freedom. Like, there's so much more to it. Being wealthy of spirit is so much more than having money. Money is just a tool. And I feel like in this, it's like you're an earth sign, and it's easy for you to put a lot of reliance on money. And yet you're not seeing how you're suffering here because your focus is just on this one thing, and it's not even been on your healing. You know, again, with this Popess in the reverse here, it's just saying you're more concerned with how you appear to the outside world. Boom. When you become single and you let yourself be single and you let yourself absorb your own energy, I think this is you absorbing everybody else's energy and leaving it as your own, right? You're going to come into a state of happiness. What did I say? Like, that's what real wealth is. That's what your emotional fulfillment is. It's not having that relationship. It's not having that friendship. It's not having that connection or that family. This is about you being connected to your higher self and being your own support system. That's where your abundance is. My 9 of Cups is the fulfillment card. Look, here you are. Here you are making an appearance. When you come up into this 9 of Cups energy, then you're going to come up into a spiritual growth. This is a glow up for you. Like, actually dealing with this energy is going to be a huge glow up for you. It's going to be a huge transformation for you. But there's going to be a dissolution of a partnership here. There's going to be somebody that walks away from you or you walk away from them. It has to be that way. Like, we have the Sun coming out in the reverse again. This scares you. This scares you, being alone. But it's like you're missing the point. It's like your coin is what keeps you in a reversal of fortune. But do you see, your strength is going to be from dealing with this fear. You're going to have success. You're going to overcome it. You're going to be in this place of success for yourself if you allow yourself to deal with this fear. You're the one that's keeping yourself enslaved. You're the one that's keeping yourself trapped in this energy. It's like you have an opportunity to grow, but you have to be willing to change. You have to be willing to overcome the negativity that's growing within. This isn't everybody else that's put you in this situation. This is energy that, yes, maybe you've taken on from other people, but in taking that on from other people, you have assumed it as your identity. That's not fair. And you're dealing with some other earth signs here, definitely. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a Pisces. You could be dealing with a Libra, an Aquarius, heavy Aquarian energy, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Scorpio, right? Let's get some messages from the ghetto bag. All right. Root chakra. Yeah, you need to ground yourself, which makes so much sense with this earth energy here. You are earth. If you're disconnected from your root chakra, you're being ungrounded is like not able to manifest what you want into this realm, right? It's like I said, like it's easy for you to go after money, but to have true stability, you never feel like you're stable enough, Taurus. And you're the stability sign. So you need to reconnect with your root chakra by walking with nature. Yeah, this makes perfect sense. Go spend time with Mother Nature. Learn what it is to grow slowly. You know, Mother Nature reminds us of what it is to plant a seed and how it takes time to grow. We're in such a hurry to get to from A to Z. We're in such a hurry to get there. We forget that we have to go through the whole rest of the alphabet. Okay, so there is somebody here that's meant to be with you. It says they are meant to be with you. So here's the thing. You're going to go through a partnership that falls apart. And then there will be somebody that comes in that they're meant to be with you. I did not see this person come up in this reading though. So this is somebody that you're not actually aware of, or you might not even like in that way. But it's when you grow into this independent person, it's like going to bring you into this energy of like, oh, I get it. Like solar plexus chakra. Yes, you need to learn to create for yourself. What are you doing that's creative for you, Taurus? What are you doing that's bringing you joy? What are you doing that's bringing you happiness and fun, laughter? I need time alone. Here we go. That's exactly mirroring that independence. You need to spend time with yourself. You need to spend time with your own spirit. You need to see who you are at a deeper level. Crown chakra. Yeah, what did I say? Very intuitive. That's absolutely indicative. Even though this Popes is in the reverse, that doesn't matter. It's like you're still very intuitive. And it's like, this is downloading messages from God, right? So being connected with your crown is where you download these very important messages, these messages that are going to help help lead you through the next steps. Shedding old beliefs. Yeah, you're letting go of this old belief system that you think you have to appear a certain way to the world outside of you and coming into a place of security. Because, Taurus, you own ancient wisdom within you. It's dying to be released, but you keep blocking it. You keep blocking this transformation that's been waiting to happen. I feel like you're just on the cusp, and every time you walk to the cusp, you get scared and you run back. You will be remembered for centuries. You're scared that you're not going to leave behind a legacy. You're so afraid. 22:22 on the clock. You will be remembered for centuries, Taurus. Like you have something that's in you that's dying to get out. And yet your want to be in a family, to be in a loving relationship is overtaking you. And you almost don't even know your own spiritual gifts. You don't even know what it is that's trying to come out. Like you're just not in tune with it right now because you're just living in this old belief system, this old way of being, this old judgmental place. And this is you judging yourself. Come into a place of self-love. See yourself with the eyes of the divine. You are unconditional love. You're meant to be unconditionally loved. And you know what? If it helps, just remember, you will be remembered for centuries. Is that enough to bring you up into a place of you truly loving and honoring yourself without other people around at this time? So that you can really, truly own yourself? Nobody said it was going to be easy. The steps to get there will always be simple. And I say this on so many of my videos. They'll always be simple. But that never, ever, ever was a guarantee that it was going to be easy. Like I said, this is going to be one tough cookie for you to overcome. Because this is something you have had with you since probably you were a small child. But this is you owning what it is you're bringing into the world right now. This isn't even about healing an old wound. It's like, there is an old wound here, yes. But the old wound is not even revealing itself because it's saying, this is you needing to deal with the fact that you too are bringing something negative. You too are dealing with something very negative within yourself. Once you deal with that, once you actually acknowledge that and honor that, then you can start healing the wound that's been there. What has come up, right? But right now, I think the main healing part is just honoring that, you know, I can't spend time being a bigot. Like, you just can't. Like, that's not fair. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to others. Thank you, Source. Look, Turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. And this is a number 36 card. Look at this beautiful card. I feel like this needs to be put out because it's true. You need to reflect on a time when you experienced love and stop trying to recreate that. Act as though you have it now. Because that changes your vibration and it tells Source that you are worthy and willing to receive love, the love that they have trying to come for you. But right now, when you're trying to recreate it, when you're trying to do this with people that you know aren't good for you, like you, and that's the thing, Taurus, like you, deep down, you know your ego is like, oh no, that's the person for me. You know they're not good for you. Like, and you keep fighting it and resisting it and you keep inviting them in. Look at that. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to lead. You're meant to be in this place of showing others how to overcome broken hearts, how to overcome this judgmental attitude. Yeah, rain, purification. Yeah, you maybe need to take a bath, drink some more water, spend some time out when it's raining outside to help purify your soul. This is about getting lifeblood for your soul. This is about letting your soul cleanse itself, right? And I can't remember the goddess right now. I have to read it and look it up. If I find it in time before I post this video, I will put it down in the description box. If I don't, then just don't be upset. It will come up in another reading or on another video, okay? But when you go in to take a shower, just say, help me release the energies that are no longer serving me. Help me let these energies fall down the drain. Find a ritual. What are your rituals and are you sticking to them? You know, are you praying? Are you spending time invoking spirit? Are you spending time with your altar? Do you take care of your altar? You know, these are things that are important for you, especially containing ancient wisdom. This is like bringing back an old way of being into the present moment, you know? We're so overrun by religion all the time that we've forgotten that even in religion, they have rituals, but everybody doesn't think that they're willing to, or they're actually in a place of doing rituals because they think they can only be by ordained people, which is so far from the truth. Like, we all have to have our own rituals to spend time with Source. That's so important on this journey. Look, number 6, looking at yourself from the eyes of the divine, coming out again, finding balance and harmony. It says, be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. And I'm going to read this to you guys. I can find my book here. Sorry, the dog came over to say hi. I don't know if you guys can see his nose there. You can see him in the table. He just walked through. Thank you, Bear. So, I'll hold this up so you guys can look at this card. Maybe something will stand out for you. It says, express love to receive love. You are a genuinely loving individual. Expressing love to others helps them feel supported, respected, and cared about. As you practice this custom, you will become more loving. When you do want to be more loving, it is easy to recognize ways of doing so. One way to express love is through eye contact. Your eyes are the most expressive part of your body. Making eye contact when you are speaking with someone tells them you see, hear, and appreciate them. Try making eye contact with others on a daily practice. It is easy to become distracted by our busy lives, but a moment of eye contact can make a world of difference to those who you communicate with. It says, share eye contact with those you speak to and see how it deepens your connection. Yeah, so this is about finding out how to connect with yourself. Now, being that this is a number 6 card and it is saying with others, this is a test for you to also look in the mirror, make eye contact with yourself, and have a beautiful, loving conversation with yourself, Taurus. I think that will help you see yourself in a different way. I think that will help bring you into more balance. Look, we have 6 in this deck and 7 coming out from my Kuan Yin deck. It says, drink from the emerald fountain. That's a trip. 6 and 7. So you are making progress. Like, I feel like as long as you keep working on this, you will make progress. You will get through this. We have 8 and 9, 35 and 36. So a lot of sequential numbers coming out here. So it's telling me that you will make it through this. You just have to put in the work, okay? It says the divine feminine is encouraging of the awakening and empowerment of all living beings. When a sincere seeker is trying to find the way through, there is much help sent. It makes sense to be open to receive it. Indeed, a step forward and a drink from the emerald fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin, Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. It says there is nothing to be gained in life, in making life more difficult than it needs to be, other than unnecessary stress and perhaps the learning that it isn't as much fun this way, right? That trying to control it is exactly that energy. It's like you gotta let go and have more fun. At this time, you are going through a time of important spiritual growth. Your higher self has set a spiritual schedule and is planning on being at a certain destination in time and space to set events in motion, to benefit from the synchronicities and to be able to live out its divine purpose in the physical world too. The soul is very resourceful and is calling for divine help in getting to its destination on time. When you allow yourself to be helped, great reserves of support become available to you. Your soul is strengthened and nourished by the loving heart of the Divine Mother. As it is filled with love from the Emerald Fountain, it can flow through you and you feel happier, more balanced, content, and peaceful. The more you allow yourself to be assisted, the more you will feel detached and trusting. You will find fewer problems actually arise for you, and when they do, you might be surprised just how swiftly they are resolved, sometimes with only a small amount of effort on your part. This is the benefit of allowing divine focus, our forces greater than us individually, to nourish and support us. We allow the loving power much greater than our individual conscious to do the heavy lifting, and our soul path unfolds more joyfully and more quickly. It is a doing without doing. So, the card stuck to me. So this is about allowing yourself to become, right? I feel like you have a sense of not having faith in what the divine is bringing to you. And this is just allowing yourself a moment to reconnect and know that, and knowing that what you want is coming to you, it will help you overcome this constant need to try and control the situation. It will help you release those thoughts that are keeping you bound. It will help you overcome things that maybe have been plaguing you since you were a child, and you will see a brand new sense of the world around you, and you'll be able to experience it with the eyes of a child. Become the mother of yourself, right? Instead of saying things so harshly to yourself, when you do something that might not make you happy, wow, I have the hiccups, it might not make you happy, be that loving mother to yourself. Be like, you know what? It's okay. I love you. These are those confirmation hiccups, guys. Sorry, I don't usually hiccup this much, but they really want you to hear this. Being that loving self. So it's like, if you mess up or if you make a mistake, just be like, you know what? It's okay. I'm human. I make mistakes. Or it's okay. I love me. I love me. I love me. I love me. Instead of letting the negativity come in, just really drown it out with, I love me. 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 And keep saying it over and over again. 32:32 on the clock. You guys won't see the synchronicity on your end, but I am telling you, it's just because I add an intro to my videos. But again, it's like these numbers are coming through to tell you that you are on the path. You just have to put in the work and keep putting in the work. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep showing up and saying, I love me. Keep showing up and looking yourself in the eye in the mirror and saying how beautiful and amazing you are. Change this all around. You can and you will. It's just going to take a little bit of work and time, but I promise you, if you do the work, things will change. And allow Source to come in and help you. Ask Source for help. Be like, you know what, Source? I give you permission to interfere in my life as you see fit to help guide me back to my path of purpose. And that might just be what you need. Okay? This is what I have for you, Taurus. I'm sending out so much light and love to you. I know you're going to get through this. I know you're going to overcome this. You're an amazing individual. And just know, I pray that you open your heart and you see how beautiful you truly are, okay? That being said, I'm going to get out of here. But as always, go forth boldly, my fellow Tauruses, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.